my life has been created by neighbors wanting a narrative to be my life and to be reality. The fact of the matter is that creating or making up a reality is a form of harassment. In 2023, people are not focused on their own lives. They're focused on getting what they want. And what people want in my neighborhood is based off of lies and rumors told by some neighbors believed. What my friends want is the old me back. I've not gone anywhere. I am being heavily harassed and stalked by neighbors wanting something for my future. And it involves me selling or losing the biggest investment in my life after already destroying everything else in my life. A special message to the online cyberstalkers commenting on my videos. Stop being a sick part of a narrative because you're not knowledgeable of all the facts. You're participating in the creation of an idea that is not the truth. My neighbors don't want the truth to come out. So their blocking technique, sickly, is to report me talking inside my own home, stating it as a symptom of a mental illness. And when I try and talk outside, they report it as me talking to myself. They report everything I do as a symptom of a mental illness. Picking up leaves off my front yard, putting firewood into my fire pit, burning fires, all of that is reported. It is the sickest form of stalking ever heard. So instead of going with what you've been told before you comment, ask some questions, because in an effort to save my own life and future, only tell the truth. I always have. My neighbors don't know that. But those that are guilty of crime know it very well in the 11-page letter. They know I tell the truth. Ask them about the 11-page letter. It's also available online if it hasn't been deleted by somebody who has access to every account. The fact that I have been emailing since November 2021 and cannot locate any emails prior to January 10th, 2023 in my Gmail is a big problem. It's the deletion of evidence that I've gathered. And it's a big problem that it's nowhere. Take a look. I hope you can see that. If not, I'll get you closer in a minute. I'm going to type in the search bar E. Bryant. That is the first African American chief of the Columbus Division of Police at columbuspolice.org. And I've got all folders listed here. I'm going to search. Are you ready? Sent mail. So here we go. I'm going to get you real close so that you can see. And we're going to scroll down. There's May. There's April. And now it's no longer January 10th. It's March 23rd. If you're looking at prior email, you will find that screen. Arvid Ashby is a torturer. Let's see, for the love of Rem. This is Mycroft Holmes on Instagram. This individual has also created parody videos of my suffering. What facts? The fact that you harass your neighbors daily and blame it on some magical torture system that doesn't exist? Rem, nobody has to tell anybody anything. You tell on yourself all the time. You post their personal information, photos of their property. You rant about them day and night. That is because they are harassing and stalking me. You stalk their guests and post their license plate numbers. Your meth addiction is the problem, not R&M, not black magic or curses. I've got to tell you something, sir. My neighbors are hooked up with an organization that is not focused on love. My neighbors don't want to care for me or have my best interest in mind. They have their selfish, greedy, ludicrous want for me to move in mind. And they've teamed up to get that illegal goal to happen. You are not permitted by the law to harass and stalk and make somebody uncomfortable so that they sell their home. That would mean I would be selling not at will, but under duress. And that's a right in my deed. So my neighbors have created my discomfort with invisible light energy technology, with remote neural monitoring, which has V2K capabilities, which allows human sounds and voices to go directly to your inner ear instead of through the ear canal, like a regular sound wave. It's packaged inside of a microwave signal. And what it does is it vibrates my skull to produce the sound directly through the skin and rattling my brain. The Supreme Court has stated V2K is the quote, most heinous form of torture known to man. Why would they say that about something that's not real, sir? You need to wake up. Because your ideas are incorrect. V2K was first successful in 1974. In American Psychologist, there was an article printed. And here it is. Sorry, I dropped my laptop. Do you know what it says? Here's the sick part of what it says. During the test, they only used short sounding words and only 10 to see if it worked to stay below the safety threshold for microwave radiation. The military's satellite using radar that tracks and locks onto every human being on the face of the planet has the capability of recognizing and recording an individual's electromagnetic field. With that information, they're able to disable your natural defense against microwaves. That's how one person in a crowd can hear something in their head that nobody else can hear. And I'll tell you what, the people talking to victims in their head to torture them creates hell on earth for the victim, but it also generates a sense of power and control and projection for the users. Remote neural monitoring is ruining everything on our planet. And with 5G, the cage is being built because that millimeter microwave signal does penetrate through the skin. More control the government and military want over the people to manipulate their emotions, because their emotions can be manipulated with remote neural monitoring. And they say 3 to 5 generations. It will break the DNA code so that mutations and birth defects are so prevalent that the species will die. This is for all living things: trees, animals, human beings. My government's very sick. I hope they get better. People need to begin to believe in the things that are. Because the things that people believe in are ruining everything on earth.